A couple of days ago, Apple finally announced the new 16-inch MacBook Pro, and we did a quick video going over what was new, but we just got our unit in-house. As you can see here, it's sitting right in front of me. And so in this video, I wanted to give you my first impressions of this new MacBook Pro.
Before we get started, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications whenever we share a video.
The 16-inch MacBook Pro replaces the entry-level 15-inch, and while that was surprising to most people, it makes sense. At first glance, most people won't even notice the difference between this and the previous 15-inch model. Quick side note, however, there's nothing new with the unboxing experience, but if you ordered the Space Gray version, you do get Space Gray stickers, so there's that. When I first popped the lid, I went through the setup process and I really didn't notice much of a display increase in both size or resolution. But after I got everything set up and I saw the default wallpaper and my dock and everything, either my mind wanted to see an improvement or the improvement was much more noticeable than anticipated. The screen looks sharper and more vibrant, and it's nice to have some slimmer bezels. If you're upgrading for the sole purpose of the new display, however, you'll likely be underwhelmed. There are some features that you might be impressed with in the new MacBook Pro, and we're gonna go over those things right now. For example, the entire audio captured for this video is actually being recorded right now on the new MacBook Pro using the new 3-array microphone setup that Apple claims can be used for recording podcasts and music on the go. I figured, why not try it out? So let me know in the comments section what you think. The speakers were improved too, and Apple was not messing around. These speakers are pretty incredible. Some might focus on how loud these speakers can be, but I'm more impressed with the sound quality. Now I've noticed that the sweet spot is right around 70% volume, and the audio will sound very robust with great clarity and just the right amount of bass. I'm super impressed with that. If you take it up to max volume, you'll be shocked at how loud it is, but you're gonna lose a lot of that really good sound profile. So around 70% is what I would recommend. I'm also impressed with the new old keyboard. It's no secret here on the channel that I was a really big fan of the butterfly keyboard from previous generations. I like the sound and the clicky feedback the butterfly switches gave me, but obviously they were heavily flawed in just about every other area. The new Magic keyboard feels really familiar. Minimal key travel as always, but it does feel really good to type on. I feel like my fingers can just glide around, and I'm just as fast as I was on the butterfly switches as I am on the new Magic keyboard. Having a physical escape key is also nice in the sense that it's no longer that weird delay that you get when pressing the digital touch bar version of the escape key. And the Touch ID sensor has been separated from the touch bar, and it's still a button used for power on and off for your machine. I do wish it had some more functionality, like if a short press on the fingerprint sensor would bring up power options like sleep, restart, or shut down, but it just functions the same way it has. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that anyone will notice during their first few hours of use. Battery life is said to be increased by an hour, offering up 11 hours of potential use over last year's 10. And there's some new hardware options available to really give some people amazing performance in such a portable machine. Well, it's kind of portable. I know Apple increased the thickness and weight a bit to accommodate for the bigger 100 watt-hour battery that's inside of this new laptop, but it does feel a lot more dense than its predecessors. It's just, there's a noticeable weight difference in my opinion. The model that we picked up is the base i9 model with the AMD Radeon Pro 5500 graphics card, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 terabyte of internal storage. We will be doing some more performance and stress tests on this machine over the next few days, and so you can expect to see a video on that very, very soon. So as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. Of course, be sure to let me know your thoughts on this new MacBook Pro in the comments section down below. Are you planning on picking one up? If so, what configuration? I do want to know and hear your thoughts, so go ahead and let us know in the comments. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.